Why aren't we hearing more of these high-capacity metal hydride batteries?
I think ECD made a mistake of having a joint venture with an oil company, frankly speaking. And I think it's not a good idea to to go in business with somebody whose strategies are really would put you out of the business rather than building the business.
So it's your opinion that Cobusys is preventing other people from making it for that reason?
Cobusys is not preventing anybody. Cobusys just needs an infusion of cash. It builds a great battery, and if I had had my way, and if people in the industry had listened, I had 2 next generation batteries, one under test that was doing very well, one being developed, would have made them not take a chance as they are now with lithium. Mm-hmm. But I invented the batteries, and I have no ownership in any case anymore. I would have liked to, and I probably will in the future, even though to do what I feel should be done. And I think that we should encourage, I would rather be a resource to General Motors. I'm not trying to be a critic.
So what's the advice, what advice can you give people about, starting a company that
Well, build a new society in your company. One that you don't pigeonhole people, but you bring out the potential in people, where you're the leader only by example and not by dictum, that you don't fill it full of bureaucracy, because bureaucracy always has a life of its own, and committed people who can be excited and dedicated and not another job. Mm-hmm. Because changing the world for the better is a struggle that goes beyond our lifetime. Hopefully everybody else coming after will still try to do that, but it's going to be harder to change after about 20 or so years. And to me, life has to be art as well. And our culture, our civilization, should be one accessible to everyone. I'm not trying to compete with anything or anybody. I'm trying to compete with fossil fuel because it's dangerous. It has to be changed. And if we don't do it, no one else will, the people who can. But I really feel that it's something that the public that you represent should be knowledgeable about, should support, because the stuff that you hear on the radio and on the various chats rooms, there's so much that isn't right, that without an educated public, you can't make a revolution happen.
What would the lessons to be learned for younger scientists then?
Well, younger scientists who are inventors, because that's what I am. Mm-hmm. I'm still 19 years old as far as I feel about science and technology. I'm very excited by it. I find it, but I'm also motivated by a strong social consciousness, which I don't find a lot of outside of the groups that I have built in the past. That science and technology has to not be value-free, but to solve the serious societal problems. And obviously, climate change, if you don't do anything about it, is 20 years, it's going to change the planet irreversibly and terribly. As I said, the Bolton of atomic scientists now puts it to same par as civilization, so to speak, ending with atomic